Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is going to be a pretty deep dive into helping feminines, divine feminines on this journey right now. On the pre-shuffle, what I'm hearing is to support regarding the karmic issues, scenarios, clearing at this time. So I'm going to do the first little bit here and find out. So karmic situation on the left, divine feminines on the right, connective energy, what needs to be looked at this time, and going forward, what the challenges are. I just saw the star card when I looked down. That is the destined path. So regardless, everything is happening to qualify you on your destined path. Actually, okay, I will say it. For the last couple of days in private readings, the message has been coming through loud and clear that we are being throned. So our karmic pathways that we overcome in this life support us like a seat, like a throne that qualifies us to bring that message to humanity. So divine feminines, you are coming through the throning process that qualifies you to be an authority to speak on how to overcome certain karmic challenges firsthand. And that message for humanity at this time of ascension is essential because there are so many more who are waking up and freeing themselves from, specifically in the twin flame paradigms, it's the codependency, the karmic relationships, the karmic partnerships, romantic partnerships that don't serve, that are toxic or dysfunctional or don't have the skills or awareness to be high functioning or allow for the individual's growth and abundance. So yeah, we are really reclaiming those templates, and divine feminines are going through this process of clearing, especially, yeah, the moon, with this full moon this weekend and going into the eclipses. This is a big eye-opening next bit of time for divine feminines, divine masculines, to see the inner workings of certain patterns and previous agreements so that these things can be cleared, so we can vote away from them. Okay, so what can we see? Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest, most beneficial information coming through. What can we see for divine feminines and their karmic situations at this time? Okay, so we are getting, for the karmic situations, we're getting the Four of Swords in the reverse. This means that it's about to be laid to rest once and for all. Lord of rest from strife. In the reverse, it's not quite, the strife isn't quite able to be released yet. Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's in the reverse. So Lord of victory. It's on the table. Victory is on the table here, but it's not in the upright. I'm going to pull cards to clarify all of this. And then, oh, this is so good. For the divine feminines, we get the Death card. So this is literally child of the great transformers. Ooh, child. Divine feminine, you are one of the great transformers. Because it has child here, children may be a theme, and your children, your future children, your fur babies, take it how it resonates. Your projects, the brainchild that you're going to bring into this dimension, all of it is being supported by you going through this transformation right now and being the change you wish to see in the world. I can't say that more clearly. You are the change. You are the ones you've been waiting for. We've been waiting for. Divine feminines, allow this. Everything you're going through right now is not just a personal plight. It is a Jedi energy. You are multidimensional. You are potent enough to be setting precedents. You are setting energetic precedents as one of the great transformers on the planet. Regarding relationships, Divine Feminines, victory is here. It's coming. The karmic situations are not able to be totally laid to rest yet, the strife associated, because there is still a clinging to some of the old paradigms. So Divine Feminines, as much as you can do to release your adherence to the old paradigms, the things that have scared you, the things that have disempowered you, don't believe the hype of those things anymore. Act accordingly to what is good and right and true. Stay in your integrity and your compassion. And you'll get through this. It's coming. We are reconciling the world right now by the way we show up through these trials and tribulations, the way we maintain our balance, the way we stay in our mastery, the way we honor what is good and right and true. If you truly are at a place of mastery, embodiment, and are a divine feminine, these scenarios playing out are not just because of past karma that you have engaged in that you're having to pay for now. It is also so that you can demonstrate appropriate conduct, appropriate energetic accountability, and demonstrate that for karmic partners, karmic scenarios, karmic situations, for the people involved firsthand, and for the witnesses, judges, juries, lawyers, financial advisors, friends, family, co-workers. The way that you stay in your honor, your mastery, your humility, your heart, Divine Feminines, your heart. That's what's reconciling the world right now. Imagine all of us standing up for our freedom the way we are, standing up for our extraordinary lives, going towards those liberated, abundant expressions. That's noble. All of us standing together doing that, it's having a huge, huge, real impact across the planet. It's stunning, Divine Feminines. Victory is coming, but it's a group effort as well. We're all in this together. We are all, I'm seeing us all like linked in arms across the planet in the name of this great transformation of liberation. And the Knight of Pentacles, Lord of the wild and fertile land in the reverse. This is the inner foundation that supports you going forward to all good and abundant things, and also is that conduit of energy that's passed down in the river of life. I'm literally feeling it. It's such a strange thing to admit on camera, but I'm feeling it going through my chakras and being birthed through like the next generations, like the river of life flowing through this divine channel and being brought into the world through the children, through the provision that is afforded the children at this time, and gifted to the next generations because the bar is being set energetically. Okay, so what can we see for clarification? What do we need to know further regarding laying the strife to rest in karmic situations? So what is it we can intercede for, allow for, believe in on behalf of the karmic situation, the karmic person, the karmic scenario that can put us as Divine Feminines in the right alignment to alleviate the strife with the path of least resistance, the most potent way that we can contribute to that success for all involved? What is it that the Divine Feminines can see regarding, oh, I saw justice, these karmic situations. Okay, well, literally we're getting this neutrality over the 5 of Cups, which is grieving. So the 5 stages of grief step us through some different ways of looking at what's happened, what's transpired. So Divine Feminines, continue to stay neutral. Don't be in victim mentality. Don't be in a power struggle with it. Be neutral, be balanced, seek to find the love in all things. Seek to see, what has it taught you? What has it shown you about the way humanity has been existing? What has it pointed to as a better way, as the change that you wish to see? What does it show you is needed in the world? If it has been one way and you are releasing that previous energy, what is it making room for? What is it that you are inviting in next? Because you have been supported by the understanding of what you've been through. That's how to look at this in the most productive way. How are Divine Feminines most benefited to look at their own angle of the karmic unraveling at this time? Knight of Swords. Really turn the mirror onto yourself. Be blameless. Seek to remove anything from your own consciousness. This is a difficult thing to do. It is very masterful to take accountability for our own angle. It's hard to be objective at times. So let's see, how can Divine Feminines, what am I reaching for? How can Divine Feminines be objective regarding their karmic situations so that they remove any fault in them at this time? What is the best advice, Divine Creator, so that Divine Feminines can continue the purification of character within themselves? Auric cleansing, replenishment, renewal, and restoration. So literally disconnecting. This image to me always reminds me of these portals, these ports of energy that our aura can be breached, that we give sort of energetic permission for other energies to attach to us. So Divine Feminines, this is about you having a standard of accountability in your own right so that lower vibrational things don't stick. So the way I'm being shown is for you literally to remove any of those lower vibrational temptations that you kind of lower your energy to engage with lower dimensional conduct or motivations. That's what you can do most, Divine Feminine, to replenish your energy, to release the karma, to see things clearly, is check yourself. If you are feeling like you're not in integrity, that you're playing dirty, that you are going for the jugular, looking for some kind of a way to win, and not so much about why you are releasing karma, let that go. You don't need to be seen for who you are by the karmic situations. You just need to do what you are guided to do for your reasons. It's up to the viewer to interpret anything through their own alignment. You must do your best, so pull your energy back. Take care of number one, Divine Feminines, and turn the lens to yourself and make sure you are in alignment with infinite love. I just heard. Okay, what can we see for Divine Feminines regarding, I just looked down and saw the Tower at the bottom of this deck. So this is a big message of total 3D restructuring. The Tower is typically depicted by a stone structure being blown to smithereens, totally being changed over, and those blocks being used to rebuild the next round of creation. That we learn from those things, that they support us going forward, sort of like the throning energy. Okay, so the Death card, the transformation, child of the great transformers. What do the divine feminines need to know at this time? Bravery just came out, and then a whole bunch of cards fell face down, so I can't see them. The sun is going to come out. This too shall pass, divine feminines. You are being guided through this process. It might feel like a tunnel, that you've only got your own torch to light the way, but you've got this, divine feminines. You are channeling divine guidance. You are going through all of these rites of passage as a torch bearer for yourself, for your situations, for humanity. And then we get, oh my goodness, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and energetic transference. Divine counterparts showing up. So in the name of love, your masculine, your feminine, this is within you, this is within your relationships, and this Eight of Wands. This looks like the Eight of Wands, Cupid's love arrows to me. But it's probably the Eight of Cups. But I don't think it is. I think it's the Eight of Wands. I'm going to have to learn this tarot deck. I'm getting this as the Eight of Wands, the conduit of energy between these counterparts. So don't fear, divine feminines, that you're somehow off track right now. Part of the qualification of you being this incredibly embodied, unconditionally loving person is your karmic rite of passage. You are meant to keep going through all of this, loving yourself as much as you love others, really being gentle, nurturing, embracing the energetic support from your King of Cups divine counterpart at this time as well. Thank you, divine masculines, for sending so much sunbeamy love to your divine feminine. It's not going to waste. Yeah, so keep fighting the good fight, divine feminines, knowing that each choice you make on your heart is energetically potent into the world right now. And in many ways, you were born for this time of reconciliation on the planet. This is the emancipation. This is the emancipation of the sovereign right of each individual to live their life free. Wow, we are really tasked with this emancipation of humanity from the powers of control and oppression. I'm hearing Bob Marley, emancipate ourselves from mental slavery. So divine feminines, don't believe the hype of the entrapment. It's really, really a new day, a new dawn on the planet. Okay, this victory is coming. What can we see for the Six of Wands, the victory in progress? What can we see the victory of the karmic situation will be in this? Because it's a win-win, people. We are doing this conscious decoupling, conscious navigation of karmic unraveling to bring conscious understanding and teachings to the planet. That's why we're going through this, not because we are having to go through a retribution. We're going through this in order to see it for what it is appropriately, so we can have the skills, the tools to teach the future generations what is good and right and true and appropriate on a new level, with the energetics in mind, with the intentions, the motives, the consciousness, to sort things out based on energetic contribution and alignment, discernment of frequencies. So in that context, what is this soul level? Because the wands are soul level victory. That's the soul path. What is the victory for the karmic aspect? Person, situation. What is the victorious energy that's wanting to emerge here? Demonstration of the truth of the foundation of soul, the foundation of spirit, the spiritual foundation, the truth of it. It's the recognition of the teaching, exactly that. So the victory here is that the karmic situations, the karmic partners, grow past the impulsive, short-sighted temptation energy and see what a solid, firm foundation in truth looks like. Some of our biggest teachers are these situations that don't see the more conscious side of energy. And so what I'm seeing here is that the victory for the karmic situations is through this process, seeing the truth of the foundation that spirit, that spirituality, that love, that consciousness affords, and being able to see that it's real. What is the victory that the divine feminines are getting here in the making? Victory over anxiety, the end of anxiety, the end of sleepless nights about the karmic situation, the end of suffering regarding the karmic things, the end of being pulled into misalignment, being attracted to, attracting lower vibrational interactions. This is the end of it. There's a Christmas wreath. So by Christmas, by December, sometime in December, I'm hearing the solstice, the 21st here, there's going to be a release of anxiety. So hold on to that, divine feminines. You're getting this very clear message of timing that victory may not be fully here yet, but come December, a lot of the anxiety is going to be in the past. The push. Okay, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, Lord of the Wild and Fertile Land. How is the Knight of Pentacles showing up here in the reverse for the feminines? This landed, okay, this blockage, the impasse, the Knight of Swords, not being able to be affecting progress a way through. The Knight of Pentacles is, okay, it's in the reverse because in the inverse like that, it means an internal foundation. So just know that this is, you know, it's one thing to just have smooth sailing when you're not facing adversity or a contraction, a growth pain, but it's another to see yourself and your own character revealed to you as you go through these rites of passage and overcoming on the hero's journey, divine feminine. So even if it feels like a blockage at this time externally, go deep within for that character. What is the Knight of Pentacles here for the karmic situation? The Ace of Wands, you know, as much as these karmic situations feel like there's a temptation to make them unfair, if they were not so obtruse to the inklings of what is good and right and true in your own heart, divine feminine, you would be complacent. So thank these karmic situations for showing you, being catalysts to kick you in the butt and light your fire for humanity, for overcoming, for passion, for soul, for this eternal flame. Wow, that's an intense reading, but that's what is needed at this time to continue through this transformation, ground crew. Okay, what can we see for the divine feminines? I was going to do a 3-part reading here. I'm feeling just to get into a daily divine reading and see what we can. How are the divine feminines looking at the connection at this time? What are the divine feminines working through? I'm going to actually do it from the spirit guidance angle, so not so much prioritizing what the feminines are observing from their 3D perspective, I'm going to do it two parts. So we're going to look at what would the divine want the divine feminines to understand about consciously looking at the connection, feeling on the heart space. What are the feminines best guided to manifest at this time regarding the connection, actions to take, what's the challenge that is most productive to look at, and what is the solution there, where is the connection going. And then I'm going to pull clarifiers for any divine masculines cross-watching for their divine counterpart to sort of see what the divine feminine, or what guidance for the divine masculines is what's going to come through. So I'll pull a Starseed Oracle for the divine masculines so that we can get some advice for divine masculines with what we see coming up. What is it, divine creator, that we can see for those divine masculines? Okay, divine feminines on the heart space, or sorry, on the conscious mind. Page of Wands and the Star. So divine feminines know there's a little bit of a journey from where they're at now, specifically with the karmic situations, to union, to coming into alignment fully with purpose, with their counterpart. And they are praying, divine feminines are really dropping into this soul space about the path forward right now. For many, it's a deep internal asking, show me the way through this. Divine masculines, what are you meant to do? Chamber of imagination. Envision, literally envision the future potentials with your feminine. Daydream. Keep it light. Focus on what can happen in the future, what you might want to. Playful fantasies, whatever it is, keep the vibe high. Don't buy into that your feminine's not going to overcome, that they're not going to get through whatever is challenging them. Don't lower your frequency, divine masculines. Keep the vibe high. Be that positive knower that understands it's in the becoming. What can we see, divine feminines, for what an appropriate thing on the heart space would be? Yeah, oh my goodness. Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, both in the reverse. So just know, divine feminines, both of you, both of us, both the feminines and the masculines are preparing this new beginning. It's equally mirrored. Trust that on your heart. This is the Star of Destiny in both cases here that we just saw on the conscious mind. So divine feminines, just know everybody is in the midst of this great becoming right now. Divine masculines, solitude, seclusion, grounding, and belonging. You and your feminine and the shared space. It's a tandem effort. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Pentacles over there, the Ace of Pentacles over there. Everybody's doing their share equally now. I'm seeing two oxen pulling this energetic cart of becoming, masculine and feminine, like the Chariot too. There's this yin-yang thing that's happening in the energy where everybody's working towards this concerted effort now, towards the becoming. What is the manifestation that the divine is guiding the feminines to look for? Completing the karmic process here. Sorting these impasse energies, settling the score, diplomacy, figuring out the things that are holding back these scenarios from being able to come into being. And for divine masculines, Pleiadian Stargate, freedom, sensitivity, beauty, and sensuality. I'm being reminded of the war that happens physically on the planet. I pray that it is less and less as we go into the future, as we become global, that the worst of it is behind us and that it is balancing out. Where it has been primarily a physical war, people, we're moving into the energetic understanding of conflict of interest and intentions, the paradigms that flesh and blood are puppeted by. That's what we are focusing now on, understanding those frequencies, those energies, those contributors to what plays out in the 3D. So divine masculines, I'm really getting that all involved are looking at these energetic things now. So continue seeking your own freedom, sensitivity, beauty, and sensuality, and uphold those things on behalf of all people. So allow for growth to come in all regards, all aspects. Don't align or connect with, in certain ways, any people, places, or things that stops this from happening. And divine masculines become really good at knowing when freedoms are lost, when sensitivities are numbed, when beauty is underappreciated, and when sensuality doesn't flow. Be very masterful at sensing when those things are capped, go the other way. What is it that the feminines are being guided as far as action in the connection? Oh yeah, we just got this in the opening message. This is the end of anxiety and the 3D restructuring, the karmic unraveling, the once and for all. This is the tower that ends the anxiety. So divine feminines, buckle your seatbelts. We're going through this. You may think it's a bumpy ride, divine feminines, at this time. For you, it is surely an even bumpier ride for those who are really holding fast to the old paradigms. In this new energy, that's not going to feel good at all. And that's its own consequence. The more tightly people hold on to the obsolete paradigms and refuse to align with life-affirming progressive energies, the harder this is going to be. So divine feminines, look for peace in the midst of all things. Release anxiety, keep going to the light. Masculines, what are we getting? Seal of harmonic order, harmony, cooperation, and dynamic interaction. Exactly. It's all happening at once. So divine masculines, if you don't feel like you're energetically or physically going through the things, the rites of passage that your feminine is going through in the 3D right now, understand you are harmonized in this. You are connected. You are not doing this alone. Pay attention to how your emotions are influenced, how your energy is connected, how you are in it, whether you're physically a part of it or not. And that can look like, interestingly enough, you might be living out scenarios in your physical world that are emulating certain facets of what's going on with your feminine. You might be holding space for your feminine in a way that surprises you. You might be emulating a remedy in your life that is actually playing out a solution that you wish your feminine had right now. Take a moment and look at the set and setting, the circumstances in your life, divine masculines. And then it's kind of like practice what you preach isn't quite the right thing here. But I'm being shown that the divine masculines right now are living in a certain way that in the physical looks like it's not connected to the feminine, but it's a gift to the feminine because you are stabilizing through certain actions and motions in your life right now that are actually what you might sit back and say, oh, if my divine feminine had what I'm doing here in my situation, my feminine would be supported. Pay attention to that, because I'm being shown that you're doing it for self, and that is actually adding energetic support to your feminine and their karmic clearing at this time. Remember, the energetic realms are the true foundation of reality. The 3D It's just a projection. And it's kind of becoming what the dream world used to be for the subconscious. The 3D is sort of switching over to be more like dream world used to be in the old energy. Whoa. Alice in Wonderland stuff. I remember about a year and a half ago where what was big is small and small is big, and we started having this switch over. I started getting a vision of the way our eye sees the material realm and how it is flipped for our brain to interpret. So too is the old 3D being flipped on its head to be the new spiritual view, the new energetic view of reality. What can we see for the biggest challenge for the feminines at this time, or the connections? These things that still need to come to an end, the world, the things that need to be finalized, the things we're wishing to have completed. What is the solution for that? Bit by bit, coming back into harmony. I'm taking the 6 of Cups here to be this otherworldly level of progress and harmony and balance. This is a juggling and a nice higher level balance in the name of love. Union energies, reunion energies, and bit by bit going forward. So our twin unions and our karmic cleanup and our mission is synonymous with the changes that are switching from the 3D to the 5D, the energetics. So the solution is do what you can every day, and Temple of the Eventual Destinies, benevolent spiritual progression and enlightenment. Going through everything that we're meant to be going through right now, radical acceptance of the way things are shifting is what is bringing us in alignment. Just us living our lives through our unique perspective, making the choices that our hearts guide us to make is what's creating the new earth. So keep going. What is the direction of the connection? Knight of Swords and 3 of Pentacles, communication in the physical. So divine feminines, your connection can't come in until your karmic situation is settled, not fully. And so communication is coming. There's a need to know and update. You might be in connection, you might be in communication, or it's coming. At certain stages of the process, it is appropriate to compare notes because of the foundation that creates the inside knowledge. And divine masculines, elemental magic, self-love, protection, seal of Venus. So your feminine is safe, I'm hearing. Trust that this is going to result in success. Everything is guaranteed to be beneficial for humanity in the lives of the twins. It is divinely orchestrated. And so the divine doesn't start anything that's not finished. It's perfect. And so this foundation is coming. There's communication coming when you least expect it for some. And sometimes here, divine feminines, we're guided to reach out. So if you have made major karmic progress, this is a green light to communicate to your counterpart and tell them that update. And until you get communication, divine masculines, just know no news is good news. Okay, everyone, bye for now.